Hey, yo, what's happening? Welcome to Audio Extracts, Episode 3, with your co-host. You got Steph and the Lethal Weapon right here on the mic, with Ether Ernie breaking it down, whether it's pure or not, and my man, Judge Mathis, with the final verdict on all cases. What's happening, gentlemen? How you feeling?
What up, man? How's it going?
Sensational.
Sensational. It's raining.
Man's gotta eat.
That's my favorite weather, man. Overcast,
Really?
gray, cloudy. It's just the actual temperature that gets to me, but that's my favorite. Nice and gray.
Nice and gray.
Nice and gray.
Hey.
So all you guys that don't know, we are in LA, so we get rain about 3 times a year. So it's pretty much crazy.
Three
right
straight days of it
now.
too.
Yeah. So we're feeling it over here, feeling the elements.
Man, we're in a drought, yo.
Yeah, the drought.
For like the last decade or whatever.
Yeah, the last decade. It seems like even longer than that, if I'm thinking about it.
I stopped drinking water.
Yeah, I mean, who needs it? You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. for
Hey,
real.
with all the fluoride in it,
True.
they're trying to calcify our third eyes, man.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, don't drink the water. They're trying to control us.
There you go.
All right, what a great start to the podcast. You guys want to start with the Biggie, the death of, the anniversary of his death? I think it's the 23rd year.
Rest in peace to the legend,
for sure.
the GOAT, one of the GOATs.
Christopher
there we
Wallace,
go.
honestly, in my opinion, he's the GOAT. I believe he's the greatest rapper of all time. People try to argue because of the short discography, which is unfortunate because he was taken from us so soon. But I mean, Life After Death, that's a double album in itself. So basically, and technically, like 3 albums worth of material, plus all of his features. I feel like it's a pretty good amount to go off of, especially based on just how good it was, the quality.
Is that your favorite Biggie album then?
It'd have to be Ready to Die, man. I mean, that's the one that brought New York back. Right back on the map. I love the heavy bass, driving bass lines on that. Bluesy and jazzy guitar riffs and progressions. But with both albums, I know Biggie's hits, like they're very jubilant and happy and party vibe, but really dark tones on both albums that I love a lot. You can hear some of the depression and paranoia in his lyrics. Man, Biggie Smalls, like I said, I feel like he's the best, even above Tupac. Yeah, I said it. I love Pac too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely have Biggie over Pac, 100%. But to say he's number one, I'd say he's top 5. If he isn't on your top 5, like your list is garbage.
Yeah, for real.
Go home.
Yeah.
For sure, top 5. But I think Life After Death is my favorite album. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, back to the Biggie versus Pac thing. I think I don't like to say one's better. I think they're both different in their own special way. Like Biggie was the MC, and then Pac was pretty much the storyteller, bringing you into where he was.
They try to say like Biggie's the MC and Pac's the poet.
Yeah.
But you hear Pac get down too,
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
on like Me Against the World album. You hear all of his complex lyricism, his alliteration in songs like If I Die Tonight.
Yeah.
Pac can get busy with it too. I feel like, I guess Biggie Smalls a little more so with it. And then people try to argue that Biggie's the one that lacks content and substance in his music.
But he does have storytelling songs.
Yeah.
And they bang.
See,
like
most
at the
definitely.
same time.
And also,
They don't get all sad.
let's see, he rapped about the life he knew. And when you listen to those albums, the way he's spitting, the imagery that comes to your head, it's like a movie playing. And I feel like that definitely makes him one of the best storytellers of all time in rap.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I agree Life After Death is probably my favorite one.
That track, Kick in the Door.
Yeah, Kicking the Door
That
is one
intro,
of my favorites.
it was all right. It was all right.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think that one was directed towards?
I'm not a hip-hop historian like that, so I'll let you guys handle it.
I think he's aiming at Nas and a couple members of Wu-Tang, because they had been, saying stuff, and then especially you got that skit with the mad rapper in the beginning.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
And then I think
He's like,
Premier
I'm
produced
living at
that
my
track.
mom's house.
My shit is more John Blaze than that.
He got that John Blaze.
But I think besides the fact that he's one of my favorites, so I guess I'll be biased in this argument. I think he's the greatest of all time because just the perfect combination of lyricism and songwriting, because he also knew how to write a good radio tune too, and that's also due to Puffy's vision and direction and production. So shout out to Puffy because he did a great job on bringing us one of the greatest rappers of all time, in my opinion, the GOAT.
Yeah.
With that, what's y'all favorite tracks? Top 2.
Suicidal Thoughts. And for the second one, I'll probably have to, I want to say Notorious Thugs, but since there's features on that one, and Biggie's on his God flow in that one. Second one, I'd probably have to give it to Warning.
Okay.
That shit is ice cold. Warning, it's one of his baddest tracks for sure. What about y'all?
I think the one that I really vibe to all the time is Flavor in Your Ear. That beat,
That
verse,
remix that he's on?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Shit, rest in peace, Craig Mack.
Yeah. Kicking the
Biggie
Door for
Smalls.
sure.
Yeah.
Who Shot Ya?
Yeah, I was gonna say Who Shot You. Yeah, that Kick in the Door, and then What's Beef is actually one of my favorite ones too.
Dude, but they had like one of the best hip hop beefs.
Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and Tupac.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
The only thing that
people were getting shot.
The only criticism that I'll have of Biggie, even though he's one of my favorites, is that the Life After Death album is just littered with all those subliminals towards Pac on like Long Kiss Goodnight and those respirator style lines. I think like What's Beef too. And like, cause Pac says it, and then his people who really rally for Pac, they always quote it all the time. Cause my enemies fear me in my physical form, or however that line goes. So I'm like, damn. When people like to debate that, Biggie and Pac, they bring that up all the time.
I mean, I think Pac killed him in that beef. I
think
feel
so?
like, yeah.
Puffy's telling him not to say anything.
I'm sure.
Biggie wants to do something. It's just this whole mess. Your homie's dissing you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Pac feels a certain way. Like, we can't really get into all of it today, but
Talking about wives and shit and all that.
There's a lot Biggie could have said. And then the beef itself, was Pac justified? I know he felt justified, especially when I watched that one interview he had with Sway in '95. That put a lot of it in perspective for me as a Biggie fan who kind of almost felt hurt as a little kid, starting to listen to rap. I'm like, dang, Pac's going in on Biggie. Like, damn, that's cold. But when I listen to Pac talk about it, on how he felt like Biggie left him and Biggie was his brother and wasn't there for him when he's at his lowest point, I can see how he feels a certain way and just comes out just spitting venom with a vengeance coming out of prison. I definitely empathize. There you go.
Yeah.
Judge Mathis. Thank you, my
Subtitles
man.
one more time.
You're welcome.
With Tupac more after seeing all that. So, yeah, that's my take on Biggie Smalls, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Now freestylers between the two. Who you guys got?
For sure, Biggie.
Biggie, that I'd have to give him to him. Yeah.
One that I like is I think it's by that Funk Flex mixtape or something. He has a freestyle on there with Tupac. And yeah, Biggie does his thing, man.
Huh. I don't know if I've seen that.
He drops some lines that I've heard before, so I don't know if it was written or if he just made it up on the spot there.
Yeah.
Pac sounded like he was going off the dome. So maybe even then you can make the argument on who's really better off the top and who's the better rapper. But most people, me including, would probably give it to Biggie.
Yeah, same. For sure. What about that Martin guest appearance? That episode was awesome.
Biggie Smalls, a jack of all
was
trades.
the best at that.
Yeah, for sure.
They brought all the OGs out on that show.
You guys listen to that track with Shaq? Shaq and Biggie?
What?
Dang, I honestly don't know if I've ever heard
Dude,
that.
song's dope.
Shaq and Biggie.
What?
But now
Shaq
I
was trying to
have
I
rap.
have to find it. Yeah.
Yes, listen to it later.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny more than anything.
Yeah, I could imagine.
I feel like I knew that existed. Like I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just a local legend, myth.
Yeah.
Myth, no,
Shaq
it
and Biggie
exists.
track.
It exists.
I could see them actually making a whole album together too.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
What could have been?
Yeah.
Damn, John, a whole album?
Hey man.
Hey, Biggie could carry.
Yeah. Shaq's just executive producing. He'll be his Khaled.
Just the ad libs in the background.
Puff who?
I think
Puff
I can
will
see
still
it
be
now.
in all the
All right.
videos.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
doing
That's a
little
given.
dance.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It was so funny when Pac dissed Puff's whole little
Oh yeah.
in all the videos dancing.
Well, didn't Suge do that before Pac even like signed? See that little beef there had been brewing for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah.
Freaking Suge.
Was he the ignition to that beef, you think?
I mean, he definitely threw a lot of fucking gas on the flame there. But as for ignition, I don't know because it's multiple things going on. Even, some of the people just hanging around in their crew and cliques, beefing and stuff like that too.
Trying to throw their 2 cents in.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of stories told on freaking YouTube. I get lost just hearing hours of stuff of people who were there and Danny Boy and people on death row just talking about all of it. Damn, like the supposed bounty that was on death row chains. And I think Puffy denied like putting a bounty out on that, but hey, there's a lot of stuff that both
That guy
sides
denies
deny.
everything.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
I don't blame him.
I mean, some of the stuff they were throwing at him is bullshit though. So
Maybe. Possibly.
I don't know about that whole Mace situation though.
Ugh. Whose side are you
Man.
on, real quick? Real
Artist.
quick. Always.
it's that same answer like with the Meg situation with her record label tensions. Like, actually, no, I take that back. That's with owning your publishing.
Yeah.
So Mace went away for a long time too,
Because of that
And
whole
Puffy-
situation.
and Puffy stayed and did his thing.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, man, because Mace like turned his back on rap for a while,
Because of that
and
whole
now he
situation.
wants to come back. Was that really the cause though?
Yeah, he actually
For a
just
fact.
reached out to him after Puff gave out that speech about the artists trying to take their rights back, and Mace was like, "What? What about me?" I guess he tried to offer him $2 million for his publishing rights
Oh,
back.
I did
and
see that. Yeah,
he,
yeah.
He
then?
basically told no recently.
Right. Yeah. it
Recently.
Yeah.
was-
Okay. Recently, but
He said you have to offer me whatever the other guy's offering me. It's kind of messed
Does
up,
he, though?
especially after giving
No.
a speech like that.
because think of all the work that Puff
Exactly.
put in to make all these artists.
Exactly.
Like he did so much for Mace to end up doing what he did. Now to come back, say, I deserve this, do right by me, I want my publishing. Well, wait, maybe it's not that simple. I feel the artists and like I want them to get what's rightfully theirs, especially since they're the one creating the fucking songs and putting their fucking heart and passion and their intellectual property into this shit for labels to own. But then again, Puffy's putting in work for this dude to live his dream, help each other out. So I don't know. I wish I knew more about it to really go in depth on it. But does Puffy really owe him that? What's fair to Puffy for all the work he put in? You know what I mean? But yeah, those
Yeah.
are my 2
I
cents.
mean, he did drop hits for him too.
Right.
Like I said, it's
Would he have dropped him without
to help
Puff,
each
though?
other out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's a mutualistic relationship between the two.
Then
Yeah.
They
again,
make money
that's
off
where-
each other.
Just gotta be smart in the future. Get an attorney, read your contracts.
Yeah.
Never ending story. Just like Neo.
And I'm not like, I'm not gonna act like I know a bunch about the music industry or
Right.
am a professional or executive in that industry. So I hope I don't sound like a fool talking about all of that.
We
but
probably all do.
I feel
but-
like I'm putting it out there in pretty like basic, in my eyes, reasonable terms, how people should act and operate as they go about their business. But how do we get on Mace again?
I don't know.
We're talking
But-
about Biggie and Puff.
Oh, Puff. Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Puff
Oh,
Daddy,
shout out Puff. Yeah, yeah,
P
yeah.
Diddy, whatever you're going
Yeah.
by now.
Don't put a hit on my back.
Let's get that
We're
Ciroc
just playing you,
sponsorship.
Puffy. We love you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess you brought up Neo earlier. Did you guys see the Joe Budden interview with Neo?
That one was cool.
Shit,
Definitely
no, I
better
did.
than the Wale one.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one
way
looked
better.
what?
that one looked way more casual.
Yeah.
No anger. No.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't no anger in the Wale one.
I felt
Come
a
on.
whole 40 minutes of anger. You didn't? Maybe we were watching the wrong one.
Nah, it's just, when all those cameras are on you, freaking you got to be like, sometimes you're hyper aware, like, oh, like what's going on, So
No, but
Leave
if
the
you're
man
homies, you should be
threw his
comfortable
shades
from
on.
the start. I didn't bring my shades today.
Hmm.
Next time.
next time, brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, so back to the Neo one. Yeah, it was cool. It was I don't know. I've watched all the pull-ups, and lately I haven't felt the same anymore. Like I didn't really care for the Wale one. The Neo one's good, but
Interesting topic. We were just talking about
Yeah.
the whole artist. One of the questions he asked him was like, "When was the first time you got fucked in
Oh,
the music
yeah.
industry?"
yeah,
And he's like, "Ooh, I guess they signed like a deal for like 10 grand for
Yeah,
a bunch of
it
stuff."
sounds like the same as the Meg
ridiculous.
one.
Yeah, but 10,000 back then.
Oh
is-
yeah,
compared
for
to
sure.
now, it's like change.
Yeah,
But he ended up leaving his first contract. I think it was like Hollywood Records or something. But they kept all his songs.
yeah,
He said he eventually heard them on the radio, and he was like, "What? This is my song."
yeah. See, it happens.
But I mean, he was just writing in the beginning, so he said he was fine with that. But
yeah,
who knows?
Hey, see, like how we were talking about how we need like mentors in the
Yeah.
industry for these artists. Neo, he's been through a lot. Like people like that, older artists like Royce,
Yeah.
the 5'9",
Royce for sure. Yeah,
Joe Budden.
I mean,
Joe.
These
yeah.
people have been through it. So, younger generation, shoot, we like to think we know it all and shit,
Yeah.
but
mean,
sometimes we're too proud to ask for help.
it's kind of easy to take a deal like that when he said he was living in a van with four other
Yeah.
guys. $10,000.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like
guarantee. Who
a
wouldn't
solid
take
amount
that?
of meals for a couple, maybe a hotel room for a
Hey.
solid 2 months, 3 months,
Yeah.
depending
I
on
don't
how
know
much
about
they
10
party.
grand, dog. I'm getting a pad and a whip.
In 2000s, I'm sure you can have like in a hotel for like 2 months.
2 months with 10,000? Nah.
What is it called?
You could
Motel
just rent
6,
out
bro.
a pad,
Motel
probably,
6,
bro.
there you
Why would
go.
you get a hotel when you could just
As
rent
long
out
as
a
you're
pad?
as long as you're
Yeah,
on
true.
Cahuenga,
Come
you're
on, y'all
chilling.
studio?
You can't buy a pad for 10,000 though.
No, just rent out a pad over
Oh.
renting out a hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah,
True.
definitely.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, but it is cool seeing Neil just out there active, doing these interviews and being optimistic. Like a lot of artists, when they get to his stage where he's at in their career, seem pretty jaded and just fed up with the music industry.
Wale.
Nah, man, because he still loves what he's doing, just like
Does
how
he?
He
Neil
called it a
says.
job.
Because it is a job too. But like how Neil was putting it above all else, above the money, above the fame, and this and that. He's in it to make the music. He loves
True.
making the music.
But I mean, like you have to have that passion when you talk about it. Like you think this guy right here would talk about basketball and just call it a job?
Man, why are you going in on my man Wale for that Joe Budden pull up again, Ernie?
I'm still not over it.
Yeah. So
Man.
Neo.
So Neo,
Yeah, it was a good one. I liked it. I like Neo. He's definitely a great writer. So
What's the next one coming up on his show?
What, the pull-up?
Omarion? Was it Omarion?
yeah, Omarion,
Yeah.
which
Where are they shooting those podcasts anyways?
I
feel
think
like it's
they're all different.
locations.
Yeah.
I'm just why does Joe Budden have to sit like that all the time? Leg under his like.
He's comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
I guess so.
Yeah.
fuck it,
Just
be
doesn't look as
comfortable.
tough, I guess, as he usually acts.
Oh, dude, he's got nothing to prove anymore. Come on. But with Neo, what was I gonna say about him? Freaking, he's self-proclaimed annoyingly optimistic.
Yeah.
I hate those people. But I guess they're good to have around. He says that he doesn't like to create art from angst, which I feel like my favorite art is made from angst, though, man.
Oh, who is
Shit,
it?
check out some Nirvana, some
Oh,
Adolescence.
okay. All right.
Come on, some
All right.
Weekend. What?
Okay.
Ooh.
You guys know you
Okay.
like.
That album's dropping soon too, right?
Yeah, it
I
should
think
be.
this month, right?
Is it?
I think it might be in the next couple weeks. Well, technically this month.
I think it's supposed to be this March.
Do you feel like with everything going on right now would be a good time to drop an album?
I feel like that's why everyone's holding back on a lot of their stuff.
Man, if anything, that's what we need right now. Some music.
Yeah.
We're all inside, scared. The coronavirus. They got Tom Hanks.
they got
They
Tom
got
Hanks.
Woody.
My man, who's gonna drive the Polar Express now?
I don't have the
Freaking
drum
Ernie.
roll sound effect yet, but
Ether,
But anyways, wash your
Ernie,
hands, y'all. Wash your
breaking
hands.
it down.
Yeah.
Wash your
Simple,
hands.
simple.
yeah.
Wash your hands before you text me too.
Okay.
Hey, one more thing about the Neo thing, though. You could tell he's not in it for anything else but to make the music, because even, I think he said, Motown offered him the position of president.
Which is wild.
So if you're going to turn that down, like he could have been like the Jay-Z over there.
Yeah.
You know, writing for people, helping people out, carve out their image.
Well, he said he didn't want to be the person to like turn people away with projects. You don't want to be the reason why someone's dream got killed.
Like Dr. Dre.
Like,
Whoa.
Shout out John Connor, man. I'm going to support you no matter what you do, dog. I don't know what happened with that Aftermath deal, but that happens a lot with artists.
Yeah, that's what he just didn't want to be in that position.
Man, you're just happy because Dr. Dre supposedly going to do a follow-up with your man Yeezy on that album.
We'll talk about that later.
Please, no. Yeah, we'll get into that. So I guess kind of along the lines of Dre, we can talk about some rapper producers. So let's see, let's run it down. Eminem, Royce, J. Cole.
Kanye West, probably the greatest rapper
Wait,
producer.
who did you say?
Kanye West.
Kanye.
Kanye Omari
Oh,
West.
Kanye West. Kanye West.
That silver guy.
Oh. Does he rap?
He still raps. He's
Not
in the
stuff that
gospel.
he
He's in the
writes.
gospel movement right now. But if we're gonna go into the rapper producer, I'd say he's one of the better producers.
Man, why are we messing around with this? The best is J. Cole, obviously.
Nah,
Come on, man.
Kanye West is produced for all your favorite artists, and I can start reading the list off right now.
He's got an impressive resume. Kanye West, he deserves to be mentioned for sure as one of the best rapper producers. But when I listen to J. Cole's production, I can even hear like the Kanye influence in it, right? So maybe that would make Kanye better. But then like the way the direction that J. Cole took it, when I hear his production on like Born Sinner, how dark it was, and then I hear how it switched up onto Forest Hills Drive, GOMD, goddamn, the bass on that track, even just the drums that he programmed into that album, how freaking hard hitting and sick they were, like on Tale of Two Cities or Fire Squad. Come on, that snare.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna stick with the man. The man.
I mean,
He's produced for
I can't
everyone.
I feel like I can't even argue with
Jay-Z,
you on that.
Nas,
Because, Kanye West is just amazing production.
Beyonce, Alicia Keys, John Legend,
Man, the takeover.
Cudi, Talib Kweli.
it's just
The
too bad
Game.
he's a terrible rapper.
Man,
See, he's not terrible.
he's not terrible.
And I don't know what he writes because I know he used to write all his shit. And now he has
He
some
still
writers
produces
like
most of his
Sci-Hi.
shit. All his first couple albums, he produced Watch the Throne. He produced all of Dark Fantasy.
He definitely has people working with him now.
The
They
production's
co-produced.
top
No,
notch.
but a lot of them are a lot of his own beats.
A lot of it was them sending him
samples.
beats, and he would rework the beat.
He's
I'm just letting you know.
to be that good, you just almost got to be obsessed with it. He's so obsessive. I remember him saying how long it took him to properly cut, edit, and sample that freaking Daft Punk song, Stronger. Like, it was some ridiculous amount of hours.
I mean, the Pusha T album, that track,
That was fire.
the games we play.
Oh yeah.
That I think that beat they spent almost a whole 2 weeks in some island, paying like $100,000 a
Checks
night
out.
Oh, yeah.
at that resort, working on beats for the album. They only made that one song. They had to leave. I can't even imagine what that bill was.
it's always got to be somewhere isolated, right? Like Wyoming or some shit.
Wyoming. Yeah.
Yes, Hawaii. They did Dark Fantasy in Hawaii. He took
Hey,
the
so-
whole
How
squad
horrible.
over there.
Hey, so if y'all were
Took
gonna
everyone's
isolate,
phones.
if y'all were gonna isolate to make a record and bring your whole crew, where would you go? Me, man, I'm picking Alaska.
Alaska in the cold.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Rocky style. Except he's in like Russia or whatever.
I like that. I like
Close
that whole
enough.
Hawaii idea. That was cool. Work on the album. Go play some basketball right after.
Hey, that was one of
cool.
Janae's secrets. She
Hey.
made most of the last album on the Big Island, where a lot of my family is. Shout
Okay.
out. Hey.
Shout out family. Yeah.
Shout out fam.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for me, it's tough to, even though I don't like Kanye, it's tough to argue against.
You just gotta
that.
ignore,
Come on,
separate
man.
the art from the artist.
Well, like
and
I
the
said
politics,
before, I
and the
don't
politics.
like the recent art anyway, so it's hard.
But I'm talking about the first 3, 4, 5 albums.
Yeah, of course.
Dark Fantasy was album of the decade.
All right, so
I
what's your
wouldn't say
favorite
that,
Kanye
but-
West
It actually
album?
was album of the decade.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By two.
So what's
like
your
Rolling
favorite
Stone.
Kanye album though?
Mine?
Yeah.
I would say either Late Registration or Dark Fantasy. But then 808 hits the feels too.
See, I like 808s and
Yeah.
Heartbreaks a lot, just because how crazy that sound was. But
Love
I guess
Lockdown.
I just have to go that standard answer, College Dropout.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either that or
The
dark.
old Kanye.
Dark for me. Yeah,
Dark
the
was
old
dope.
Kanye.
That had a lot of soul, Kanye. That's got a story to be told, Kanye.
Okay. One more? You gonna give him one more?
Like
That's
the
bro. I'm
gospel.
tired of being broke,
Hey,
Kanye.
All right, we're good on that. All right, so we're
Stay
saying
gold,
Kanye.
Kanye.
Are you going with Kanye then? For
No,
best?
J. Cole.
Oh, J. Cole.
He
J.
hasn't
Cole.
put
Gots
out
to
enough
do it.
stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He produced all of the 2000s. Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like your favorite bangers from
It's-
2000s.
Yeah, it's tough to argue against.
Can you imagine the blueprint without all those Izzos and
I mean, Cole's still
Lucifer
going, and he's got a pretty
Yeah.
consistent record. Look at that dude's resume.
Then you got Young Thug.
Oh
He
man,
did one track on the album though.
what was it called? The London.
No, I think he did Mannequin Challenge.
Oh,
That was pretty cool
Wait,
though.
Cole?
Yeah,
Oh.
that one was cool.
come on. He
Was it
gave
cool?
Kendrick
I
the
liked
high
it.
power beat. He
I'm
gave
sure a lot
Mac
of-
Hurt Feelings.
I
That's
know
like
all
the
the J.
best
Cole
songs
fans.
That
on Mac's
one-
last album.
That one's hard. That's like the one song I like on that album too. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. You just got triggered.
No, I'm just trying to think. Power Trip? Dude, Power Trip? That's like one of the sickest 808 beats of all fucking time.
Hold it.
Come on, man. Let Nas down?
All right.
I'm going to reach you guys. Y'all need Jesus.
He
Yeah.
produced a Nas album. Yeah, Jesus is King, y'all.
All right. So
Praise Yeshua.
Amen.
Khaled.
all right, we'll switch it up a little bit. So I haven't seen it yet, but did you guys see Justin Timberlake on Ellen, I guess?
I know someone who did though.
What
I didn't say I watched it, yo. I saw the headline. Come on. They're probably just up there doing promo for his upcoming album with Anderson .Paak. He says he got. So I don't know if y'all are excited for that. I know I said on the previous episode that whenever Justin works with someone, it's fire. I got to stand by that now. So I'm going to keep that same energy. I'm going to see what they got. SZA was on there too with them, so they're probably doing promo
Probably
for
have a track.
Trolls
They
too.
probably have a track with SZA on the album or something.
Well, yeah, they had that,
Yeah.
the other side track. I wonder if they got any more too.
I'm
Like
sure.
maybe on the AP.
I'm sure it's gonna be
project.
good. Smart decision by Justin Timberlake though. Anderson .Paak making some heat. He's
Man.
been making some heat.
Hey, people are saying shit though. People are saying like, oh, he's trying real hard to be black and this and that. I'm like, people, how long has he been collaborating with people in these industries and artists? His sound itself, people say that he appropriates like soul and R&B when he sings, but I think that's just his style.
He's all around good singer.
And the
You
music's
can't
pretty
hate on
good
him.
and
You
genuine.
can't call him. I
Like,
don't
from
think
what
he's
I've
trying to be
seen.
black. Do you get that vibe from him?
I don't.
No, not really.
I think he
I think people are just trying
I
to
think it's just
press at
him.
anything possible.
I think he plays
Yeah.
his role. He stays in his lane.
yeah.
Doesn't bother anybody as far as
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
He
Not
used to
hating.
be an
Does his own
sync
thing.
man. What do you mean
Yeah.
he's trying to
You
be
remember the
black?
little-
What the fuck?
Oh, you don't remember the little brown curls?
Oh yeah.
The
Oh, dude.
top ramen hair? Looked pretty fresh.
Top ramen hair.
You telling me it didn't look like top ramen?
Hey, I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember the blonde?
I get
I'm
one of
kidding. I
those
was trying to get away
each
from it.
episode.
Yeah, I had to throw it in there, man. People ain't forget yet.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how that Anderson .Paak
I'm sure it'll be good.
album will be good. I like Anderson .Paak, but I'm not a big fan, I would say. I haven't none of his albums.
Does it make
have
you want to
really-
dance?
Some of them do.
That's all you need.
Some of
man.
them do. Yeah.
Anderson .Paak. All I know is I can't go to Venice. I can't go to Malibu.
Ventura.
He's like the sound to California whenever I go along the coast up PCH now. Anderson .Paak.
No complaints
Dude,
there.
he's something so different too. Like a new burst of energy he brought to that style.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak's dope. He's got the Dre cosign, and Dre's actually backing Paak up. So to go against my previous statement a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, caught myself.
Yeah, I got yourself. You played yourself. All right. Well, I guess we'll go into some songs. Let's see. Ace Hood, Confident. You guys heard that one?
Banger.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just bumping that earlier. I think it went hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Ace Hood.
How long has he been around?
For
It's
a
been
cool minute, my
long
man.
time.
I need to get.
He's been on a
I need to
whole
follow up
journey.
some more.
He's like a fitness guru too now.
Yeah.
So this who's beast, pumping iron, and then he hops on these trap beats and he's just fucking massacring them. Ace Hood's hard. I'm fucking excited to see whatever else he's got to release.
Do you think he's been blackballed? Because I mean,
I don't know. I mean, why would he
had
though?
hits. I don't know why he would.
Who was he signed to before?
He was with Khaled's label. Didn't Khaled?
Okay.
I think he was with Khaled's label.
Was he on that last Khaled album?
No, he hasn't been on a Khaled album in a minute, I think. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like him and Khaled
There's a
had
lot of Rick Ross tracks
Yeah,
that I've seen.
yeah. The last like big hit he had, it was with Khaled.
Okay.
I can't remember what that song is called now.
Yeah,
but
me
It
neither,
was like
man.
2017, no?
No, it was a long time ago.
Wasn't
It was
17?
probably
See, I haven't seen him active for a while.
Yeah, right,
Maybe I
exactly.
just been living under a rock, but I
Yeah.
haven't been keeping track of his career like that. To see
I haven't
him.
seen much from him.
He disappeared
Yeah, but
after
this
the,
track though goes.
Yeah,
fake Rolex
this one's
thing.
hard.
Fake Rolex thing.
That's why he beefed up. He's like, you can talk
Yeah.
shit, I'm gonna be your head.
Maybe Rolexes
true.
could fall apart. You don't know that. Have
This
you
is
ever
true.
owned a Rolex? Can you comment?
No. If
No.
you just want to put ends
But
on one, I'm
but
down.
Soldier Boy did, and he was
share
commenting
it.
on that video, I believe. So fuck.
Who was?
Soldier Boy, I
Oh,
think,
okay, of
on the
course.
fake Rolex.
One of the fakest guys.
Oh,
Damn, you have
shots
to bring
fired.
that up, Ernie.
Come on, man.
On the
He's-
fake
he's
Rolex.
selling fake consoles, fake phones. Come on.
But real fitness tips, ladies and gentlemen. He's freaking shredded. You seen that fool?
All right, shout out Ace Hood and his
Yeah,
shreddedness.
work out with
There
Ace
you
Hood.
go.
Yeah,
Follow his workout page.
Fuck a Rolex. That fool can bench press a gang, I bet, yo.
there you go. There you go.
Over his body weight.
Would you say a
Hey.
whole hood?
I
All
would.
right,
Okay, so what about Kehlani? Did you guys hear her Toxic song?
She's at post breakup, right?
Yeah, it came out I think,
Inevitable.
last week.
Inevitable.
There you go, Ernie. Get a little taste of your toxicity that you like so much.
I'm not for it though.
No?
She dissed my boy Kyrie like that.
Oh,
my.
He won a championship after. He won. We good on that.
hey, the fallout of all that, I don't even want to talk about. But, you know, this track was good, though. This
Yeah.
Toxic track. But I guess my criticism would be it's not that good to me. Like, sounds pretty stock and what kind of pretty standard from what I would expect to hear on the airwaves nowadays. But she's got a good voice. She's cool. But I'd like to see her kind of step it up a little bit to see if she can add. She has substance in her music, but it's all kind of the same, if you know what I'm saying, for most of the songs. Like
Yeah.
50% roughly, I'd say. But yeah, that's how
Agree
I
with
kind
you
of
on
feel
that
about
for
it.
sure.
It was good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her vocals a lot. I like when she features on stuff. This song is cool too. I think I agree with everything you said.
I don't know. I didn't really like that Don Julio line.
I think.
I'm a fool for you or whatever.
I think my favorite track of hers is the one on the Post Malone album, the Stoney album. That one was good. I'm not a big fan of her, but her and Post Malone went well together.
Yeah,
You got that sad shit going.
I've actually never heard a Post Malone album.
So
Really?
me
Yeah.
neither.
Huh?
But
You didn't listen to Stone? I say it's Stoney.
Stoney?
Yeah, listen to that one. I'd say
Check
that's
it out.
probably his best work. His first album.
I tried to hate on that Ozzy Osbourne track he did,
Oh, that was
but
good.
it's pretty good.
That was good.
The only thing is, Post Malone makes music for people who don't even know who Ozzy Osbourne is.
Yep.
So-
From what I heard, didn't Post Malone put that Ozzy Osbourne guy on?
All right. So,
I'm just kidding. I saw a lot of tweets like that, dude.
Yeah,
I was
of
like, "Who's
course.
this Ozzy guy? He's
I was
good."
about to just
Yeah,
walk
shout
out
out
of here
Post
like,
Malone. Shout
peace
out Post
out,
Malone.
Audio X.
Yeah, see y'all
Peace
later.
out.
He actually brought Ozzy Osbourne out of retirement. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Ozzy Osbourne's the Prince of Darkness. You uncultured swine.
Hey, you're talking to the wrong guy. I was
Some
making fun of the
respect.
youth. I was making fun of
The
Generation
youth are
Z.
getting restless.
Oh, okay.
Can't
I'm a
fight
millennial.
against the youth because we're strong, Ernie.
Sing it, brother.
Get it?
We them rude people. Hey. There you go.
Were they A-in after that?
I don't know what other like taglines
Sign my
to throw
boy.
in.
Sign my boy.
There you go. You set up that Zelle yet for the bars?
There you
Cash
go.
App. Can
Yeah,
we put that
Cash
at the
App, I
bottom
think, yeah.
of the
We'll have a little
podcast?
QR code or
Yeah.
something.
Hey, there
Yeah,
we go, people.
yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Edit guy. Yeah,
The exclusive
we'll have him do
drops coming soon.
it. There you go. We'll have sound
He
effects
dances too.
Oh,
I got like one move.
Is it the dice roller?
No, my boss showed it to me. It's from like the whole jerk movement. It's one of those
Hey.
variations.
Are you talking about the pin drop?
Fuck, I don't know what it's called, man.
I
You
But
do a little
Pin drop.
spin.
Yeah,
It probably
it
is.
was
I can
like-
see him doing that everywhere.
let's just say I can do it. And yeah, I kill that
Hey.
move.
okay, okay.
And I got a mean moonwalk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still trying to work on getting on my toes though. On my 10
Are you
toes.
talking about that tilt? I did splits once. I'll never do it again. Tell you that.
Eeh.
I was listening to James Brown. I
How
felt
old
it.
were you?
No, it was this like 2 years ago. I was like in James Brown all day, and I felt it, and I just did like a 180. I dropped, and I was like, I
You got
popped
some
up, and I was
moves,
like,
huh?
what the spirit of James Brown
One of
came
the
over me
greatest
Are you like
performers of
secretly
all
a sick
time.
ass dancer or something? Or
under the influence.
you gonna serve me up right now?
4 months sober, so you'll never see it.
Hey, congrats.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. What you gonna say now, Stefan?
One day, yeah. You're gonna make a song about it.
Congratulations.
Some bars
Let's have
for
a
him.
moment of silence for the alcoholic who still suffers.
Hey,
Done. Okay.
Roger that.
Roger.
Roger.
Amen.
Shit. What up? What's up, John? What else you got for us, man? Shit.
All right, so Joyner Lucas,
Oh,
Lotto.
man.
Did you guys check it out?
Yeah, dude. I thought it was a sick track. Joyner's dope because I like how he adapts to the terrain that he's in now with that kind of new school style that he mixes in with his lyricism. I think it's pretty dope. This Lotto track was sick. I don't know what y'all think, though.
What you got, Ernie?
John.
Yeah, all right, I'll go. It was good. I liked it. I think I mean we've been waiting on this album for like seems like 5 years now, maybe.
5 years has been that long?
It's been pretty long because what was the first one? I can't remember the first song he dropped. Where he started
the
using
one with
that
the number in the title?
Yeah.
Can't remember it off
Was
the
that-
top though.
Maybe not 5 years, but it's been a little while.
It's been a few.
And it's
maybe
just
a couple.
I'm just hoping that he actually drops it, but then these songs are gonna seem just so old by then. It feels like
It's got to be dropping soon.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think, hey, my favorite line on that song is when he says, he says, "This is all over. I take the kids on drugs, line them all. I take the kids on drugs, line them all up, and get them all sober." Hey, there you go, Ernie.
fuck
There
with
you go.
that.
That was you. That
There's
was for
sober
you.
bars right there.
Yeah.
Sober bars.
What do you think, Artie? Are you not feeling it?
I didn't really listen to it enough to give an input yet.
Okay.
I don't want to
respect that.
diss it or
He likes
praise it
his
yet.
he likes his toxic bars.
nah.
What's your first impression?
I'd say it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this and 10 Bands was just, I don't know. You wouldn't expect it from Joyner, which, I mean, I'm glad he did them because I guess it's different than, because, I mean, he's just the video god to me right now. His videos are always top notch, and those songs that he uses for the videos are always top notch, which are different than these kind of tracks. They're more
Hey, man.
storytelling.
Video God right now, though. I
Like
think
that
Amine
I'm
is
Not Racist
putting
video.
out better videos.
I'm not racist.
That shit was hard.
Which who'd you say?
Amine?
Amine. I haven't seen many.
I always
You haven't seen any of his videos?
mispronounce that. I always
Colorful.
say
Yeah,
anime
I'll
like a
check it out.
dumbass.
Check him out. His video production is like 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The colors and
Hey,
everything. If
but-
you're into like colorful videos, a lot of stuff going on, check it out.
Joyner's sound is different though. I don't know if you heard that when he had Revenge intro spliced in with the ADHD self-titled track. That sounds like how these rappers now, like Vic Mensa with 93 Punks, and kind of how Lil Peep was doing. They got like this emo alternative sound getting mixed in with the rap. So I was not expecting that from Joyner. All right,
Here we go.
I'll admit
Here we
it
go.
here. It's
we
my like guilty pleasure hearing like that emo rap stuff, even though
Oh.
everything in my nature
I would
tells
not
me
expected that.
to hate this shit and trash it. It's like
I don't think
it's
I'm
like my
depressed
guilty
enough.
pleasure music.
Yeah. I'm out of my depression phase, so
Yeah,
none of
I
that.
don't know.
that
I'm not
music.
really too into the emo
Yeah.
scene. Emo rap, at least.
Yeah.
Emo in general.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't expect
I'm not
you.
into emo either. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm surprised I like it. It's just so catchy. That freaking ADHD song, the I feel like I'm dying
Yeah, I
inside.
actually
I'm
didn't
just
like
like,
that song.
this is super emo, but fucking kind of catchy over that beat, man. I don't know. Oh no, I
Did
know.
you like that
I'm
song?
sorry.
Do you remember that
I hate to
song?
admit
I
it.
remember the song.
Yeah, I didn't really like
It's
that
alright.
one. But
Great. Now I seem like the dude
Yeah, yeah.
into
Just want to
emo
touch
rap
on the
this
next,
show.
We'll
the
get you a
latest
number.
emo rap
Great.
a
album.
number you
great,
can call.
great.
Yeah, we got you.
Fantastic.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. So Joyner Lucas. Hopefully, album soon. We're waiting. Hopefully,
I'll definitely
new
check it out
tracks.
when it drops.
yeah, for sure. Well, I guess we can go into the big one.
Oh shoot,
J-Elec. Finally,
it's here.
10 years coming.
10 years
Pause.
plus, if anything. He's like waiting
Yeah.
for
Yo.
he waited for the earth to come into shambles to,
Yeah.
hey, remember me?
Yeah.
Hey, but I just like changed my rankings on the album after that one. I think I'd put it above the Royce one. Finally, I was
Yeah,
waiting.
a written testimony.
Yeah, it was I liked it. I've already listened to it like 3-4 times. Jay-Z,
I like
we
the
got some good
production.
Jay-Z in it.
I like the production
good
on this
Jay-Z.
album a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot of Jay-Z on this album.
Like-
Fucking A.
I have like 444 was not that good to me.
What?
And-
Yeah, I
and
agree.
His bars on this album were
Oh, Ernie.
unexpected.
Y'all need Jesus.
I got him.
Or Allah,
He all around us.
according to J-Elect. Allah.
Allah.
But hey, I like the production better than what the Allegory was. Like, no offense to
Wow.
Royce, because
Huh.
he did a lot of that production and it was really dope on a lot of those tracks. But this production was really different. I like the tone of it all, kind of experimental. I'm not sure who produced this album, but that's just one of my critiques is Jay-Z sounds dope on it.
Yeah, he does.
And as a rap fan, I
Fire.
love hearing Jay-Z on it, but I'm just like, damn, but this is your debut album. And people are making fun of it on Twitter saying, calling it Watch the Throne 2. Jesus,
I
man.
haven't seen that yet. No, but the bars on the album from start to finish, like 10 out of 10.
Oh, he
Whoa,
goes in.
10 out of 10.
But
Yeah. I feel like we could have got a little bit more of Jay on Electronica on the
There
album.
we go.
Since-
There we go.
yeah,
I
that
think
would
they
have been
broke
nice.
it down. I think his bars on the album, I think he had 52%
Yep. That sounds
of the
about
bars on the album. Jay-Z had like 33 or 36% of the bars.
Dude, Jay-Z was like the majority
But I mean,
of
you would
Flux
expect
Interior
that. They just put that album
or
out
whatever that song is called.
of Rock Nation, so I was expecting that.
Oh, what
Actually,
a-
I wasn't expecting that
What do
much.
you guys
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of
There
that?
you go.
What do you guys think of that punchline? He dropped the Rock Nation of Islam line. I was like, see,
Oh,
is a lot of those like I think he's a member of the Nations of the Gods and the Earth or member of the Nation of Islam, but a lot of those lines I feel since I'm not familiar with their culture, creed and stuff, a lot of it went over my head. Some of the lines talking about stuff,
It's dope that he's bringing them in, though.
but talking about his spirituality he did it really dope. I like how he mixed it in, kind of like how Ab Soul mixes it in. Speaking of Ab Soul, I remember Ab Soul said on a track on his last album, on the intro, that it's raw backwards on all these rappers and that he's going to handle Kung Fu Kenny's lightweights. And he was talking about J-Elect because he was saying that crazy stuff about like 50 Cent and Kendrick Lamar at the time. You guys
Yeah,
remember?
I remember that. He said he was going to like
So,
put the game on notice.
because he said that, I was like, all right, he's about to drop. Let's see what you got. Now you got to deliver. Now you got to deliver on the court, man. Like with Kuzma, he had a freaking high stock in his name. He steps on the court. Now people are wanting to trade him and stuff and this and that. See, when you step on the court, you got to perform. Now here's J-Elect, and he did perform,
He
but
did
I
perform.
wanted to see a lot more of him on this album.
yeah.
I feel like he shot 90% on this album. His bars.
Well,
You need to listen to it again,
I'll
John.
probably
you
give
only
the album
take
a
3
7 right
shots
now,
if
but I
you
still
only
got to
take
listen to it
3
again.
shots.
That's it.
Nah,
I don't know.
That track, Shiny Suit, I think it's called Shiny Suit Theory with the Dream and Jay-Z. It sounded like it was almost like 90s Jay-Z on that track. I thought it was almost a sample. You didn't think so?
Yeah.
Did you listen to that one?
Yeah, I listened to the album. I definitely need to listen to it more. Oh, so Jay Electronica did looks like 5 or 6 of the beats, and then he had
Oh,
A-Rap
shit, no
music
kidding.
on it. Yeah, Alchemist. No
All right,
ID.
I got to give him even more credit now then for this album.
What's your favorite song? I'll tell you if he produced it. I don't know if you can think of it.
Shiny
Favorite
Suit
song
Theory.
on this album? I really like Blinding Lights.
That's A-Rab.
Okay.
That one is Jay Elect though.
Okay,
the
what
Shiny
about Ghost
Suit.
of Soulja?
Soulja Slim?
Jay Elect did that one.
Sick. Those were all like Mad Libs.
What about the last
beats.
track? The All Praise is Due to Allah.
Krongbin.
You know, I think my favorite line on this whole thing is when he says, "I came to bang with the scholars, and I bet a Rothschild that I'll get the bang for my dollar." So I'm like, oh shit, all right, that was pretty slick because he's dating a Rothschild, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's up there now, Jay Elect.
Well, he referenced in one of the tracks that Puff put him on the idea to finally put an album out to get a Grammy.
It was Puff.
He said,
is-
"Fuck the underground" song.
That's finally what gave him the motivation to drop an album after fucking however long.
He said, "Win it for your family." We'll see. We'll
See, I was telling you, Ernie,
I
Puff
feel
is
like it
sick.
could win. Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
new Puff,
New Puff. Yeah.
woke Puff.
I have to listen to it more, but I'm definitely not. I don't feel like I would ever put it over the Royce album.
Not yet.
Nah, I don't think at all.
Listen to it a
Especially
couple more
'cause
times. All the
it's
Jay
not
Z
even
in
a
it.
Jay Elect album.
I like
It's
the
a half and half.
Yeah.
50-30.
like. Let me clarify.
was
I like the
really-
production better than the allegory,
I don't.
but I like the actual songs on the allegory better than this album, A Written Testimony.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but yeah,
Where would
I
you put
think-
it on your albums of 2020?
I won't
You
say
have it
that
above
yet.
the Eminem one?
No way.
Not even the
Hey,
Eminem
you
one?
know what?
No.
Music to Be Murdered By is the only album of 2020 so far to go gold.
Really?
Check that
That's
out.
quick.
Hell yeah.
It's been a month.
Janae will get there soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chilumbo.
Yeah.
That album's so good. It's going to get there.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Eddie were debating earlier. He said, what do you think's a better album? Snow Allegra's album or this Chilumbo? I say Janae, man. Team Janae. Triggered.
Yeah. For sure, Chilumbo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wasn't. I
There's,
liked
like,
the Snow album, but I
Different
wasn't a
moods
big,
in the album. And Snow's is just the one mood. It's fire.
Yeah.
But it's just that one mood.
Ernie, you're so infatuated with Snow. I swear,
Yeah.
I would have
You
bet a
thought-
fucking house that you were going to
Yeah,
say
exactly.
Snow
That's
right
what I
now.
was
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
And
no.
then I would be out of house.
Yeah.
I wanted to be pretty accurate on this one, not based off
Okay.
looks.
There you go, Ernie. Keep that same energy,
Yeah.
my man.
Oh, damn. All right. So Janae.
Nah, just
Shout out
playing,
Janae.
dog. You know I love you.
Shout out Snow. Shout
Shout
out
out Snow.
Jay Elec with his 50-50 album with Jay.
Now let's touch on the iffy track of the week.
What you got? Which one?
The Wiz and DJ
Oh.
Mustard.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. I want to, low key.
Man, it sounded real funky and a real
Good
different
samples.
sound for Wiz.
Marvin Gaye samples.
But, damn, I wasn't feeling him over that.
Club.
Yeah.
I don't
club
know,
track.
man. I like
But
those.
The chorus was annoying.
I like that Wiz's like stoner raps and stuff. You know what I mean? Hearing this one, I don't know what this track was trying to be.
He was a little too
But-
stoned on this one.
Oh, you think so? That Khalifa Kush, man.
That idea. That KK.
Yeah, tell your boy to hit it and he'll calm down. Yeah.
Or stop hitting it, one of the two.
Yeah, I didn't like this song at all. But I mean, are you guys Wiz fans usually?
See, I don't listen to Wiz like that, but I do check out Wiz when he drops. And I like Wiz's, like some of his older stuff, especially since I went to a high school that was black and gold. So we'd
Damn,
play black and yellow,
Black and Yellow was
at
your
our
anthem?
freaking, yeah, at our freaking,
Don't you have that tatted somewhere?
But
oh yeah. Yeah, on my back like a stamp tramp.
Hey,
Black
there
and
you
yellow.
go.
Black
There you
and
go.
yellow.
You
Yeah.
know what it is, black and yellow, black and yellow.
We've
Yeah.
heard it. We've heard it.
There you go.
Oh, I
See?
thought you wrote that. Damn. All right. Nah, yeah. I mean, we won't put too
Pretty
much
creative
hate on
writing
it. We'll
on that.
just we'll say it's not for
This
us.
isn't it, Wiz. If you're
Yeah,
listening, this isn't it, man.
This ain't it, Chief.
And I mean, what do I
Stop
know?
chiefing.
But let's hear something else, my man. I know you can do it.
Maybe you can.
He's got this.
I
yo.
don't know. Have any of you guys ever listened to a Wiz album straight?
No, I'd never liked any Wiz album.
Nah, I can't say I have. Damn it,
Yeah.
Ernie. You made me say that.
I mean, I'm sure 90% of everyone can agree with that. Like 10% being
He has a
Pittsburgh.
big fan base, though.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he does have a big fan base, so
He's got some good
respect
songs.
to him. Yeah, he definitely has good songs.
He's a
for
funny
sure.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
I roll up.
Yeah.
Or that freestyle over the Ghetto Boys beat. Damn, it feels good to be a Taylor. Or maybe you hate that. I don't know. Depending on what kind of fan you are.
We won't say hate.
Yeah.
It ain't it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It ain't it, Wiz.
It ain't it.
Come on,
Wiz.
my man.
Yeah. All right. Well, did you guys hear about the? I don't know if we talked about the PG Lang, the Kendrick,
The whole art
let's say
collective.
Endeavor. Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
Oh,
What's
about
happening?
I
his,
feel like I need to know more about it.
Yeah.
Like, is it going to be like a
like-
platform to design and make music?
I don't know if
what
it's
exactly is it?
specifically like a podcasting company or if it's just an overall like media company, like a platform of some sort.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't know all the facts about
There's
that
not
either.
too much information on it yet. They're selling shirts, though.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy one?
It's already sold out.
Damn.
Everything. I know. People don't even know what it is yet.
I mean,
They sold me with the Georgia Smith, though.
I didn't see that.
I'm there. She's in that video that they posted.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool video, though.
Yeah. The video
I
was
don't know
dope.
about the staring into the sun, though.
Yeah.
You go blind.
Probably.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Unless
Well, I
you got
mean-
some Wale Sunnies.
Oh, here we go.
Wale's got some of the
Here we
sickest
go.
shades in the industry, y'all.
Does he?
Virgil's making most of them. Those
Mm.
Louis Vuitton shades that he has. Everyone's rocking them.
Those
Tiger.
things are hard.
Yeah, they
Gotta
hard.
pick me
Those
up,
are the ones he's
Perry, yo.
wearing.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good
we'll
luck.
take a trip.
Good luck.
We'll get some off-brand ones.
Some
though.
bootleg ones.
Nah.
Some
man.
$10 ones.
Hey, so people got the things they like. Some people like watches. Some
Me?
people like ice.
Yeah, boy.
I like really expensive sunglasses, yo. Like
Okay.
Johnny Cage, minimum $500 a pair, man. But I only got one pair, so that's my collection. my one pair of Gucci
It's
shades.
just up on the wall.
Don't be mad, my
just
son.
framed.
Exactly. Doesn't even wear them.
Yeah. Don't touch it. He's all blinded outside. All right, so shout out sunglasses. So
Shout
yeah.
out Virgil.
Not looking into my soul today, yo.
Hey.
Well, I guess today because I don't got 'em,
Yeah, because
but
you don't have them. Yeah, but
Damn
yeah,
it.
I get you. Yeah, next time.
Congrats.
Yeah. So I mean, do you guys think it's part of the album rollout though? The PG Lang.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious on how it's going to happen with the TDE partnership, or what are they going to do with that?
I mean, if they need more content, we do have some good stuff over here. So
I think Hey, K-Dot's gonna drop soon.
I
Like we
hope
were talking
so.
about the other day. He's pretty active, making all these little moves and stuff. We're seeing him around.
Praying for it.
I'm just waiting
Been
to,
waiting.
like I said, I'm just waiting to hear his voice
nobody
pop up
praying
on
for me.
something.
Yep.
ain't nobody praying for me.
If you're
Been a
scared, go
long
to
time.
church.
Damn.
Yeah, 2017.
Damn. I still bumped that, pretending it's
Yeah.
new.
How do you feel Damn has aged? Like the replay value of that album. Do you
I'd
guys
say-
go back to that album a
I
lot?
think I would say
I
like
do.
Fine Wine.
Like Fine Wine.
I think of.
Damn's a classic, dude.
Oh wow.
It's a classic.
Órale.
It'll soon be up there with those three. I'd say.
I like Damn a lot, but
Me
I
too.
feel like of all his albums, it's definitely, to me, it hasn't aged as well as the other ones.
Not yet. I feel like that's in his top 3.
I mean, he's got what, 4?
You think it's better than Section
Five.
80 though?
No.
No.
And GKMC to
No.
Pimp a Butterfly?
I'd say
I think
I
it's
like
right
it better
along.
than To
No.
Pimp.
Yeah. I listened to
But no,
this
he
one
has
more
Untitled
than-
Unmastered too. I don't know if you want to count that
I
as
don't.
an album.
I don't really
count it.
count that one, to be
But I
honest
like
with you.
that one anyway.
I know, like
That one's cool,
technically
too.
on paper it counts as an album. and
Yeah.
whatnot, but I don't count that.
It's still on there. Also, he
Yeah.
technically has 5.
My favorite track from Damn, this one has aged beautifully, is
XXX.
no, that used to be my favorite.
Yeah. Fear.
Right now though, I'd have to give it to the I'ma make it look sexy.
Oh,
What's the name of that?
Element.
There you go. They won't take me out my
I think my
element.
favorite track is God.
Really?
Yeah, that song is
That's probably my
Oh,
least
okay.
favorite one on
What?
there. That's crazy.
Oh, you know what? Fear.
that
Fear,
song
I
reminds
love
me
Fear.
of Ronald Reagan era, like the whole singing vibe to it.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Pulling up to the bank like
Damn, that's true. That was a great album.
That one
That's a
slaps.
crazy
Yeah,
good
see,
album.
hey, now that you
Thinking
mentioned
about
that's
it
a
more.
banger.
Yeah, that is a yeah.
And then Ducksworth at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Come
and
That
then
whole
Run
story.
It Back. Did you guys listen backwards?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that whole concept. I remember it was dropping because
Yeah.
people
Cool,
thought,
'cause it restarts.
oh, he's gonna drop maybe a back-to-back album, but then they said, oh no, just listen to the album backwards, and it's
Yeah.
like the second album. And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are reaching, but yeah, I could see the concept in that
Yeah.
though. Listening to
I
it.
mean, he kind of worked it.
All right, so what's a better album, Damn or 444?
Damn, for sure.
Damn.
That's easy.
Dang, you think so?
I didn't like 444 either.
I think it's closer than you guys think. Because I used to say Damn, and now that I'm listening back to both of them, I'm trying to see. Because 444 has like
That's some good
Kill
songs.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is
Story
ill.
of OJ.
Story of OJ. I think
Story
Family
of
Business
OJ is
is probably
good.
my favorite track
Family
on there.
Business, yeah.
See, Bam with Damian Marley.
That was.
I don't
I
remember
felt like
that.
that project was a rip off The Life of Pablo.
Oh,
Like the
there we
whole
go.
like art concept. They had the same color scheme as Life of
Aw,
Pablo,
man.
same font. He had that
The Life
song
of Pablo album
that
cover
Kanye
is a
West
whole
had.
fucking
Kanye West had that
mishmash
sample
of who
too,
knows
man.
what the fuck that is.
of greatness.
Fucking
We'll
A.
have a Jay-Z Kanye debate later.
Okay, but
Life of Pablo was
444
dope.
though. What was I gonna say?
Trash.
Nah.
I don't say it was
no,
trash.
Fuck out of here,
But
trash.
it-
That's a sick ass album. I think Jay dropping that album really sealed it on his legacy that he could potentially, arguably, the best of all time
Yeah.
for his era. Maybe even
I'll give you that.
not even just his era, but all time in general. Some
the
would put Jay-Z
2000s?
as number one. Some would put Jay-Z as number one overall.
Longevity.
And there's a strong
for
argument
sure.
for that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't.
And also Jay's just sick. Like what on 444 he said, hold the Uzi vertical, let the barrel smoke. Y'all flirting with death, I be winking through the scope. Like, oh my God. Bars.
Yeah.
Come on. Now
Shout
that
out
ages like fine wine, those bars right
I
there.
wouldn't put that next to Damn though.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
Trust, y'all, it's closer than you think. But I might be leaning closer towards Damn anyway, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that album, both albums aged very well.
Well, Kendrick,
Actually,
give us an
Kendrick,
album.
I had bought
Give
the
us an album.
444 album and I accidentally broke it the second time listening to it.
Were you upset? Oh, you accidentally?
I tried to take it out of the case. No,
Oh.
and like it just snapped in half, and I was like, "Well, there's that.
Eh.
These are the
Whoa.
breaks.
There's no other way of listening to it." I guess.
Yeah. No other way.
And that's the last I heard it.
Yeah.
It was a sign, I think.
We'll run it back, Ernie.
was,
Run it
uh,
back.
I tried to listen to it again, and it's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to get through it. It's just
Yeah?
not.
I'm still stuck
It's
on that.
boring
That
to
Family
me.
Business track was cool with Beyonce.
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday Service Choir, they did a cover of Family Business, and it was pretty
What, that
dope.
joint album that him and B dropped? That last one?
Oh, the
You guys
the
talking about
Carters. Was that on the Carters?
The one that dropped the same day as Nas's freaking album.
Yeah, I think that was
Did
the
it? I didn't even
Carters.
hear about that.
Everything's Love.
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't really care for that album.
You're
either.
supporting the
There's
good music.
There's too much
seeing
heat
how-
coming out during that time.
Oh, okay.
I bet.
Checks
There
out.
was. The Nas album was
Respectfully.
cool.
Yeah.
I like that Nas album.
Oh.
Yeah, it was I don't think it was better
Yeah.
than Lost Tapes too.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Now
Lost
that's
Tapes
the
was
fucking
dope.
Nas album that we wanted, even though it was like random tracks here and there.
Untitled and Mastered type of vibe.
Yeah.
Nah, better than Untitled Unmastered,
think so?
Lost Tapes too.
I feel like they
Huh.
put that out with no effort. He's like, I'm gonna drop this.
Yeah. Yeah,
the
maybe.
songs were sick though.
Yeah,
All right. Well, shout out PG Lang.
yeah. We'll see. What's
We
soon to
didn't
come.
talk none about it.
Get it
Well,
done,
we don't know
gentlemen.
much about
Yeah,
it. We
true.
don't know much about it yet.
True.
So
I feel
hopefully
like Dame
soon-
Dash over here. What deal? There is no deal. Tell me about the deal. Shout out
That was a
Dame
good
Dash.
impression, yeah.
That was pretty good.
So let's take it back to the old school.
Let's do
We'll
it.
do some album spotlights. So first one, did you guys hear the Gang Starr album? Was it one of the best yet? I want to say the name was. Did you?
Yes.
I'm sure you. Yeah.
That's my
I'm
homework
glad.
tonight.
I'm glad Premier was able to get that out. I know he was going through all the legal trouble with that album. Freaking the first song I heard on it before I heard the rest, and it's still my favorite song on the whole album
with J. Cole.
is like, yep, you
Yeah.
know it, my man.
You
Family
already
and
knew.
loyalty.
You already knew.
I already knew, man. What about y'all though? Favorite
Yeah,
tracks.
you haven't heard it, Ernie?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's a great album. It's
Need to check
definitely
it out.
it brings you back for
Even
sure.
though
That's cool though.
Guru laid down those vocals, like however many years ago, when he was still alive, it sounds very relevant to
Yeah.
like this day. Some of the stuff he's talking about.
Definitely.
So Guru's a legend, man.
You didn't have to change his style up at all. It's all consistent to his old work.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
It-
classic
I-
Guru.
Yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, the J. Cole one was definitely one of my favorites. But that
'Cause-
whole album was dope.
Cause like on that joint, he says, "Diamonds are forever like my infinite thought, like
Yeah.
respect in the hood that can't be bought." And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dang, Guru dropping the gems,
Yeah.
pun intended, for these joints, man. And then J. Cole is one of there's not too many artists I know of that can hop on like a Gang Starr record
Right.
and make it sound so effortless and
Smooth.
natural. Yeah, right, smooth. And J. Cole did it pretty well, even though he's sounding super lyrical and in his zone when he's on it. It flows pretty limber when he's on the track.
But I mean, I have yet to hear a bad J. Cole feature.
What
As
about
well.
that one where he's like, "You need a brother that's gonna put it in your mouth"? That was awful. That
All right.
was a horrible.
That was a
See,
bad-
there's my evidence. Judge Mathis with the final verdict.
Don't do that ever again.
Yeah. Keep that at home.
Damn it.
All right, we got a couple minutes, but what about we kind of talked about it earlier, the Snoh album, Those Feels Again. What'd you guys think of that one?
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. The album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Overall,
That too.
yeah.
both.
Both.
You know, I
Both
was
of 'em.
listening back to the track listing again. I Want You Around, you know, that used to be my favorite, but now I'm leaning towards Whoa, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
That
Was
one, I just-
super dope. Yeah,
I just get lost hearing that one driving around, man.
yeah. Yeah, it was a good album.
But like we were saying earlier, though, good album. But dang, I'm going to have to give it to my girl, Janae, right now.
Yeah.
Especially
killed it.
since some people like Joe Budden, shout out Joe Budden, is saying that Snoh Allegra is killing everyone else. So, I don't know, man. That Chilombo
she
album,
was.
though.
That's because
That-
he's trying to get a date.
He's trying to get a date. True.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't believe the
Can't
hype.
blame him.
He's still with Sin. Who are they fooling? Come on, man. Come on.
You heard it here first.
I'm like Drax. Nothing gets
Confirmed.
past me.
Confirmed.
yo.
Drags. All right. I think we're good then. Let's see. Talked about the album. Is there anything dropping? Do you guys know about? I mean, Weekend Party eventually. Drake
Okay.
eventually.
So, my man, R.A. the Rugged Man, he's dropped two
Okay.
singles. He dropped one a little while ago called Legendary Loser or something like that. That was pretty sick, boom bap
Okay.
style. And he also dropped a new song that just came out. I think it was either a couple days ago or something like that. I still got to listen to that, but it looks like he's gearing up for an album. R.A. the Rugged Man's a sick rapper, y'all. I hope he doesn't take any disrespect by it, but like more of an underground rapper. And he's really dope. Excited for him. My man Jaron Benson he dropped the song called Die a Legend like about a week ago or something. And that was hard. He goes in, he's evolving. He used to be on Funk Volume with like Dizzy Wright and Hobson when that was still functioning. And Swizz, shout out Swizz. And yeah, he's been progressing, I feel, the most out of all of them. So
Okay.
I'm excited for Jaron Benson. For what he's got, because he just dropped a single today called Church, where he goes in as well. So those guys. So I'm hoping, yeah, he's going to drop soon.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Dope.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some stuff this week.
And the weekend, too, waiting on
Yeah,
that.
The weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to listen to the Jay Alec album a couple more times, see if I come around.
Let me know. I'm
yeah.
sure you will.
We'll see.
The nations of the gods and the earth will be pleased, John.
Roger that.
There you go.
All right, cool. Well, I think we're good then.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all. See you next week.
All
All
right.
right, good chopping it up with y'all.
Yes, sir. This is the Audio Extract Podcast. See you guys later.
Till next
Peace.
time.
Yeah.
Adios.
shit, I say.
Oh, I fucked up in my introduction in the beginning. I ran out of air.